Thank you very much, brother.
Hey, Gary, we are now joined by Stephen and Nick, who are the Devils.
Hello.
Apparently.
We are.
Good evening to you.
Good afternoon.
Nice to have you with us. Now, we're here for a meeting of the band, so it's a meeting of the minds, really, and I just have to ask you guys, when you first were aware of Gary, I mean, it might sound a silly question, but when were you first aware of him?
Second album, I think, when Our Friends Electric came out. Top of the Pops. I remember you on Top of the Pops.
Yeah. It just makes me feel old. Thank you. Thanks for that.
Well, I was on it as well once.
Yes, none of us are young.
Stephen's been on it too. So.
Even Stephen's been on it. I remember you on Top of the Pops. That's why I left Duran Duran. So I just thought, it's been done now, that electronic thing.
Really?
I'll go and become a folk singer.
Well, what are your opinions of the development, the major development in technology that we've seen in the last 20 years? And are you in some way envious of people starting off now because they can just sample and make something really quickly on Pro Tools or something? Although I find that's quite complicated, actually. And maybe they have more of a chance than you had, because in the beginning you had to work much harder to learn the instruments, and now you don't. Opinions?
I don't think it matters personally to me. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I like I said earlier, I don't think I'm a very good guitar player. I know I'm not a very good keyboard player, and I know I don't sing very well, and it hasn't held me back at all. And the thing about sampling is it's quite possible to sample a few bars of somebody else's track, if that's what you want to do. I actually think that's a very poor use of a sampler. It's far more creative than that, and I think the sampler's got a bad name because of that kind of thing. And I don't think we have any less opportunity to take advantage of what's around now than some 15-year-old kid has got to. I think it's exciting for all of us, and we can all take advantage of it. And it's all comes back down again to whether you can actually write a good song or not. No, in that sense, it's no different to what it ever was.
But we are still here, though, aren't we? And maybe we're still here because we did put in the work and learnt how to do something, and because there weren't samplers.
Are you going to sample something on a folk song, Stephen?
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it'd be a mistake to think that people that use Pro Tools don't necessarily have any musical ability either. It's just another way of recording.
Well, we use Pro Tools, so we know that they don't have any musical ability.
We don't have to have. But there is no reason at all that somebody can't pick up a guitar and learn how to play it and record it into Pro Tools.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it's no different whatsoever. It's just another tool that we can all make use of. And the people that are good at it, or that can write good songs and understand production and sound and all those things that go towards making a good track or a memorable track, are still just as valid as they were 20, 25 years ago, and will be in 20 years' time, I think.
I mean, I think the thing about it too, though, is although it's made it easier to record in some ways, certainly for people that maybe don't have that much musical experience, you've got so many more people trying to do it that it's created a different market. I mean, for the dance market alone, it's completely different now than, well, I guess it wasn't there when we were starting, but I mean, it's a whole separate industry almost. I mean, as Gary said, people that are writing songs, you've still got to write the song before you put it in the Pro Tools, otherwise, you know.
It just makes it maybe a little bit easier. I mean, I'm very much an amateur, but I use Acid Pro, and it's fantastic because you can do like a couple of chords on your guitar, that's all I know, record it, and then do twiddly bits over the top, and it sounds like a proper record. So it's probably, it excites me anyway.
Don't tell everybody.
Is that, no. Of course, it takes years of experience to manage to come up
But
with
if you
that.
listen to music, 25 years ago, there were plenty of songs in the chart that was little more than a man just picking up a guitar and strumming 3 songs. But people accepted it because that was the level of technology at the time, and that's what people expected. That was the current standard, if you like, but things have moved on.
Yeah, it's funny when you listen to things now that you think were completely in time when you heard them, and everyone was playing really well, and you think, God, that sounds so out of time now, because everybody's so used to Pro Tools and clicks and bars and
Time
things.
frame.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we've quite comprehensively come to a consensus on that point, just like the United Nations. So, there we go. We've done our bit for Europe. Thank you.